You don't exist. Not on any payroll, not in any official directory. In Washington, D.C., people like you are myths until someone powerful makes a mistake, a career-ending, life-ruining mistake. That's when the burner phone rings. It's always a cheap, prepaid flip phone. It never rings for a flat tire. It rings at 3:14 a.m. on a Tuesday, vibrating against the nightstand, telling you that someone who shakes hands on national television is currently shaking with terror. You answer. You don't say hello. You just listen, grab your black duffel bag, and go to work. You don't create problems. You make them disappear as if they never existed. You have rules, 3 of them. 1. Never ask for names, only addresses. 2. Payment is always in unmarked bills or offshore wire transfers before you touch a single door handle. 3. And the most important one, you don't ask what happened. You only ask what needs to be gone by sunrise. You're not a thug. You don't use force. Your weapons are industrial-grade bleach, heavy-duty black bags, non-disclosure agreements, and a profound understanding of how easily hotel security footage can be corrupted. The city runs on secrets, and you are its janitor. You sweep the unspeakable under the rug so the suits can keep smiling for the cameras. It's a clean living, ironically enough. Tonight, the address is the Mayflower Hotel, Suite 404. You bypass the lobby, taking the service elevator. When you push open the heavy oak door, the smell hits you first. Copper and expensive cologne. A prominent senator, a man everyone expects to run for president next year, is sitting on the edge of the bed, his head in his hands. The room is a wreck, shattered crystal on the rug, and then you see the problem. Someone is lying perfectly still on the imported Persian rug. They are not breathing. It's a situation that requires a very large, very heavy wardrobe box and the service elevator. The senator tries to speak, to explain. You raise a hand, cutting him off. Rule 3, you remind him coldly. Just tell me what stays and what goes. You work fast. The silence is heavy as you wipe down the crystal, collect the shattered pieces, and begin the arduous process of packaging the problem. You're meticulously erasing every trace of the night. But as you lift a discarded blazer to check the pockets, something falls out. A sleek, encrypted hard drive. You glance at it. Then you look at the senator, who has suddenly gone pale. He lunged for it. That was his mistake. He shouldn't have reacted. That wasn't part of the mess, he stammers. You realize then, this wasn't an accident. This was a transaction gone wrong. And worse, as you bag the hard drive, you hear the unmistakable chime of the elevator down the hall. Not the service elevator, the private one. Heavy, synchronized footsteps step out. They aren't hotel security, and they certainly aren't the police. The rules are compromised. You are now in the room with a massive liability, a panicked politician, and a cleanup crew that was sent to clean you up. They're at the door. You have seconds. You look at the senator. He's useless, frozen in panic. You toss him the burner phone. Dial 911 in exactly 3 minutes, you order. You don't wait for him to nod. You slip the encrypted drive into your inner pocket, grab the heavy black bag containing the problem, and step out onto the balcony. The drop is 4 stories. The ledge is narrow. The door handle begins to jiggle. You aren't getting paid to be a martyr. You are getting paid to make things disappear. Right now, the most important thing to make disappear is yourself. You make the drop to the adjacent awning, slipping into the alleyway just as the suite door crashes open above. You hear shouts, but you are already a block away, blending into the early morning shadows. You dumped the problem in a prearranged, untraceable location. It's out of your hands now. The next morning, you watch the news in a diner. The senator is giving a speech on infrastructure, looking slightly tired but otherwise perfect. No mention of Suite 404. No mention of anything. He thinks he got away with it. He thinks the men who came to the door handled the rest. He's wrong. Later that afternoon, a courier delivers a small, unmarked envelope to the senator's private office. Inside is a single photograph of the encrypted hard drive, resting on your kitchen counter, and a note with a new, astronomical routing number. You finish your coffee, leaving a generous tip. You used to clean up the messes of the powerful. Now, you own them. In Washington, D.C., true power doesn't sit in the Oval Office. True power belongs to the ghost who knows exactly where the dirt is buried.